Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Maid-InHeaven YouTube channel. Today, I kind of want to speak on a topic that may prove to be a bit sensitive in nature because, yeah, I think it's a subject that's not exactly talked about among those that are suffering from it. Um, so today I just found out that a content creator that I favored as a child, or as a young man rather, had passed away. Lamarr Wilson, my guy. He was a big face in the tech space. You know, he would review different forms of technology, whether it be phones, PCs, consoles, or just parts of any kind of mechanical device. Um, Guys, I mentioned in the beginning, I mentioned mental health, and I mentioned that he passed away. I can't use the word that specific word for obvious reasons, but yeah, he like I said, he passed away. He was 48. He was excuse me. He was a 48 years old. He was a very young man. And just finding out the just finding out how he passed, just it hits, man. Because you upon seeing this man, this young man, you would have never assumed you would have never assumed that like something was going on, man. Would have never made that assumption. That this event gave us a very small peek into his mind that we probably would have never gotten a chance to see had this not have, you know what? That sounds crazy. But my point is that you really don't know. You really don't know what's going on behind the scenes, man. Man. This act, this event is like it's reminiscent of that one quote. It goes something along the lines of you the happiest are the people that are suffering the most, or something like that. Because guys, I tell you, he had a smile that could light up a room, man. Anytime I saw Lamarr Wilson on the internet, he would be smiling, all 32 teeth. This guy was amazing, bro. And I remember the first video I've ever watched of his that I've watched was the Black Water review with Dashi. And I'm like, yo, this guy, he's just so happy. The dynamic between those two creators, it's like Goku and Vegeta. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Ken and Ryu. That's what it is. Those brothers are happy to be just to be in the presence of one another, just happy to be interacting with one another. And I thought that was just so awesome. And the rest of his videos were just displayed his optimism, his joy, his jolliness, you know? And I just think that it's unfortunate that myself, along with many others across the world, had to find out of his passing only a few days before Christmas, man. I just think that's so sad. You nobody could have ever guessed that he was going through something that made him do what he did. And this is where I go into mental health. If This is where I go on to tell you, if you need help, please don't be afraid to ask, man. If you need help, if you need to talk to somebody, please talk to someone. You feel me? Listen. I know it may be difficult to do so, and it may strike you. It strikes me as a bit hypocritical for me to even say this, because I don't even like asking for help. It just doesn't sit right with me. It's like, I don't know if it's pride, ego, fear, ridicule. I don't know what it is, but the idea of asking for help has always it pisses me off a little bit. because like it's kind of like it's almost a matter of if I can't do it myself, I'll die trying, and I think that's terrible. If you need help, I need all of us to to show no fear, be unafraid to be unafraid when in need, man. Because what goes on in your head, I don't think it can be explained by logic. I don't think any of it can be explained by logic. How your brain how anything makes you feel, you know? I don't know what was going on with him in his personal life, but it hurt him. It hurt him, man. This guy was an angel. He was the definition of an angel. Just just a phenomenal human being. And to see him go so soon? Nigga, 48? Who? Like, yo. It's just misfortune was cast down upon us on this day. But I know calamity struck his family. His friends. I know Dashy hurting. I know Dashy is one of the brothers that are hurting most of all. Bro. If any of you need help, please just go get it. Just go get it. Chase after it like it's all you got. Don't try to do anything on your own, man. Well, if it gets to a point where you feel like you can't do it on your own, then ask for help. I'll be honest. You know, sometimes I don't know what's going on in my own head. You know, those walks that I be talking about. I gotta stop talking like that. Those walks that I've mentioned on multiple occasions throughout my videos. You know, I tell you, when I say they're therapeutic, I mean it. But I don't think if you need some time to yourself to recollect your thoughts, to really reflect on everything, you know, just I highly advise that you guys do that. And if you don't like walking by yourself, then walk with a friend. Ain't nothing wrong. Yo, it's beautiful walking with a brother or a sister, you know? Give someone My dog is whining. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but he's whining. Give someone that you haven't spoken to in a long time, or someone that you've spoken to yesterday, give them a call. Just check up on them, man. I think as a collective, we have to stop. We have to stop. We have to stop checking up on people on like once in a blue moon, or not checking up on them at all. I say once in a blue moon because once in a blue moon is like, it's obviously very rare, and it's more than likely that you're not going to do it. But like, I think we just have to get into the habit of just checking in on like our loved ones, people that we care about. You feel me? Even if you haven't seen them for a long time, talk to them anyway. Talk to them anyway. Why not? You know, like, show. It's important. It's important. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what what ups or downs life has thrown at them, and that's just part of being human. Just communicating with one another, you know, asking, "Hey, how's it going, G? You cool? It's good to see you. How's everything been? How's your mom? How's your dad? How's work? How's school?" You know, it doesn't have to be. Just simply contact that person because you know you're curious. You know, emphasize that sense of curiosity, making sure that person is okay, just wanting to know if like about them. That's like, just letting that person know that just helping them remember that that person is there, you know? Because a lot of people feel like, you can't see them. You'd be surprised at the amount of people that traverse the land and feel that they're not seen, that they can't, that they're walking past and no one can see them, bro. That's real. That's real, and it hurts because no one talks. I pray, and I continue to pray for all of you each and every day. Live each and every day like it's your last. You feel me? Don't stay in bed all day. Don't let the nonsense get to your head. And if it does, have a chat. Have a conversation with someone, please. It's important that you guys live your lives. It's important that we all live our lives for as long as possible. That we live our lives and be happy and feel comfortable. You know? I think it's important to live, but it's important to live comfortably. You feel me? I know a lot of people don't feel wanted or feel needed, you know? I completely understand that. But a lot of the times that's really not the truth. That's just your mind, man. Don't let negativity eat away at your mind. Don't let it eat away at your soul because it's not good for you. Shit, if you want to talk, call me. Call me, text me, email me. Everybody got that joint. If any of y'all want to have a conversation, let me know. I'm here. I want to talk to y'all. Lord knows I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm talking to myself. It's like talking to a wall sometimes. It's a real shame that happened, man. I feel like it wasn't too long ago where I was watching them review different kinds of cereal, the powdered donut cereal, the chicken and waffle cereal. Watching him review the Stadia. Y'all remember the Stadia? Them ads that would always play on YouTube? It would piss me off. I just wanted to let y'all know. I wanted to let y'all know that you guys aren't alone, man. I think that's one of the worst possible feelings. Just the absence of others, man. To truly feel like you're by yourself is the worst feeling on the planet, and I don't want you guys to feel isolated. Isolated in a crowd. You feel me? Nobody deserves to feel that way. You loved? Hell, I love you. I love you. I know it sounds crazy to say. A lot of y'all don't know me, but that's okay. I love you regardless. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for me on this video. Like I said, call them loved ones. Please call those loved ones. Have a conversation. Tell them you love them. If you haven't spoken to them in a long time, if you spoke to them yesterday, speak to them again. Please. Please. Capital P. R-E-T. Ooh, wait. Rest in peace, Lamarr Wilson. You've been wonderful, man. You're a blessing, man. I love y'all. I pray for y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Peace out.